The present moment is all there ever is. It is the only time that truly exists, the only time where life happens. Take this video as a kind of meditative contemplation. Let the words wash over you, but you don't need to think about what is being said. Stay until the end, where I pose the key questions of self-inquiry, whereby we can connect with our deeper self. How often do we find ourselves lost in thoughts? Our minds wander to places far from the here and now. We dwell on the past, replaying old scenarios, reliving moments that have long since passed. We worry about the future, creating anxieties that may never materialize. Our minds are filled with what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. This constant mental chatter prevents us from experiencing the richness of life as it unfolds. We miss the beauty of the present moment. Being present is not about emptying your mind of thoughts. It is about being aware of them without getting lost in them. It is about choosing to focus your attention on the here and now, to notice the small details that often go unnoticed. This is how we begin before we dive into self-inquiry. Notice the sensations of your breath. Feel the air entering and leaving your body. Feel the ground beneath your feet, the texture, the temperature, the connection to the earth. Be aware of the sights, sounds, and smells around you. The rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, the fragrance of flowers. When you bring your attention to the present moment, you step out of the endless cycle of thinking. You create space for a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. You become more attuned to your inner wisdom. In this space of presence, you are more receptive to insights and realizations. You are open to experiencing the fullness of your being, the joy, the sorrow, the beauty, and the pain. And you enter into presence, a state where self-inquiry can begin. Gently guide your attention back to the now whenever you find yourself lost in thought. Be kind to yourself in this process. With each return, you strengthen your ability to be present. You build a foundation of mindfulness and open your mind for self-inquiry. You open yourself to the transformative power of self-inquiry. You begin to understand yourself on a deeper level. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Presence becomes a way of being. The journey to self-discovery is a beautiful one. It begins with a single step into the present moment. As we continue on this journey, we delve deeper into the layers of our being. We explore the vast landscape of our inner world. Self-inquiry is a powerful tool for this exploration. It involves asking ourselves profound questions and listening deeply for the answers. Rather than trying to answer the question, we simply pose them and then rest in presence. Who am I? What is my most important thing? What is my purpose? These questions guide us to a deeper understanding of ourselves. Through self-inquiry, we uncover the beliefs and patterns that shape our lives. We gain insight into our true nature. This process requires patience and compassion. It is a gentle unfolding, a gradual awakening to our true self. As we peel back the layers, we discover the essence of who we are. We connect with our inner wisdom and intuition. This connection brings a sense of clarity and purpose. We become more aligned with our true path. When we feel happy or unhappy, we can ask, who is the I that feels unhappy? Let's explore this question by reflecting on what we mean when we use the word I in our thoughts and speech. We often identify ourselves as a person, but let's be more specific. When we say I, we're usually referring to our body, thoughts, memories, and feelings. This I is a mixture of thoughts, images, feelings, sensations, and perceptions. However, if we examine closely, we notice that our thoughts come and go, but our awareness remains constant. This suggests that we are not our thoughts, but the observers of our thoughts. To understand this more deeply, consider your feelings, like loneliness, failure, insecurity, or guilt. These feelings also come and go, indicating that they are not your essential self. You are the one who observes these thoughts and feelings. When we truly start to notice our awareness and presence, we become fascinated. We might think, wow, what is this awareness that I always have that knows my experiences but isn't made up of thoughts, feelings, sensations, or perceptions? We start to focus more on this aware presence, becoming less interested in our thoughts and feelings and more interested in the one who is aware of them. You might wonder, who is aware of this awareness? It is aware of itself because it is the one observing your experiences. It's like this awareness is looking at itself instead of being caught up in thoughts and feelings it previously mistook itself to be. Now, if you recall your unhappiness and turn your attention to it, you might find that it's gone. Try it. See if you can find that unhappiness. If you can't, then what caused the unhappiness in the first place? The likely cause was mistaking yourself for a cluster of thoughts and feelings. As long as you identified with these thoughts and feelings, you experienced unhappy relationships. In this state of presence, you find a deeper sense of peace and contentment. You discover the true essence of who you are. The journey to self-discovery is a beautiful one. As you continue this practice, you will notice subtle shifts in your awareness. You will become more attuned to the nuances of your inner world. You will no longer believe the thoughts that cause negative emotions, such as unhappiness. This journey of self-discovery is ongoing. It is a path that unfolds with each moment of presence. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Presence becomes a way of being. In this state of presence, you find a deeper sense of peace and contentment. You discover the true essence of who you are. The journey to self-discovery is a beautiful one. It begins with a single step into the present moment, and then investigating your experience to uncover your essential nature. Thank you for your attention and engaging with this video until the end. Your connecting with your true self is the greatest gift that you can offer to the world and life.